Hey, welcome back to Fast Food Barbecue. So today we're going to be doing a little experiment. We're going to get right here is a big thick cut of a chuck steak, and we're going to marinate it in some coffee. Again, and we're going to let it go marinate for about 5-6 hours, and we're going to hang it over some hot coals. So first thing to do, we got our coffee in the fridge chilling, so we're going to hit this guy, a small piece here also. We're going to hit all sides. This part, I didn't microwave the frost and that got cooked a little, but that's all right. I'm gonna hit all sides with salt. All right, now some pepper, cracked black pepper. Get all the sides. All right, so we're gonna let this guy chill until our maybe a little more salt, until our coffee's cool. And we'll be back. All right, so our coffee's cooled, so we're gonna get our steak marinated. This is just a dark roast coffee. So the science behind this is the acidity in the coffee is gonna break down the fibers in the steak and make it nice and tender. So I'm hoping I have enough coffee. Yeah, I think we will. Should have got in a deeper pan. Yeah, I think I have to get a deeper pan. Yep. Alright, so we're going to transfer this to a deeper pan. I'm going to sit this in the refrigerator for about 5-6 hours, and then we'll be back. Alright, so our steak's been marinating for about 8 hours, so about 8.5 hours. So we're going to get our charcoal started. We got 3 charcoal starters here. I'm using lump charcoal. 2, one more. Alright, so we're gonna let this go for a while, and then we'll be back when we're ready to start the steak. We'll see you in a few. So lump charcoal is going. I don't know if you can see it, but this stuff, when you light your lump charcoal, it pretty much shoots sparks all over the place, but it burns hotter and longer, and we're almost there. So once these are ready, we'll be back and we'll get our steak started. We'll see you then. Alright, so our charcoal hot and ready to go, and it is blazing. These things are red hot, so we're going to get our coals in here. 1, 2. Yeah, this is blazing hot. I'm sure you can see that. You got one more to go. All right. Oops. All right. And that's 3. Okay. All right. So now, we'll get these hot embers out of the way here. I'm pretty much going to move these guys around, get them all nice and evened out, just like that. All right, good. So we'll let these guys burn for a little bit, and then we'll get our steak going. We'll see you in a few. All right, so our coals are about ready. So what we're gonna do is, we got our steak that's been marinated for 8.5 hours or so. They got some hooks here. We got sharp ends here. So we're gonna go through. 1. I'm going to go with, let's see, 2. That got through there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with 3, and then 1 more. Yep, just like that. Alright, so we're going to move the cameras and we'll get this guy hung up. We'll see you in a minute. Alright, let's get this guy hung. We're just going to hang it hot, right over the hot coals, like that. And we're going to let it go. And I don't usually like using thermometers, but I'm going to be doing it with this one because I want to keep temperature, and I want it at least 125 or so, medium rare. So yeah, so we're going to let this guy go for a while, and we'll be back. Our steak's going for a little while. I may have to, trying to figure out, maybe I have to flip it soon and put the hooks on the other side. But what I'm using right now is I have two of these. They're basically stage lights, and I can basically bring it down or up like that. So that's what I'm using. So yeah, so we're gonna let it go for a little while and then figure out. Like I said, I might have to flip it around, but we'll see. We'll see you soon. So our steak's been on for about 45 minutes. I think we're almost done. So I think we're gonna take a temperature and we'll check it out, and we'll see when it's done. All right, so our steak's been over the coals, hanging over the coals for about an hour and a half or so. So I'm gonna cut into this thing, see how we did. So as usual, we're cutting against the grain. Let's cut this guy in half and see how we're looking here. Let's see. That looks beautiful. All right, let's cut a few slices off it here. Nice and thin. And we'll give it a taste test. Hopefully, it's nice and tender. We shall see. I mean, it feels tender, but we'll see. I mean, it looks and smells amazing. It's cooked perfectly, as far as I'm concerned. Look at that, beautiful. It is looking beautiful. All right, so we're going to finish cutting this, and we'll give her a taste test. We'll see in a few minutes. All right, let's give this a taste test here. See how we did. See if we taste any coffee or not. So we'll get a little piece here. Actually looks perfect right there. It's actually really good. I use a little more salt, but it's definitely tender. I don't taste any coffee in it whatsoever. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and we'll see you soon.